Hey, Jefferson Multimedia, let's add some flash to our cooking show. In Canva, I want to use an animated graphic for opening credits. In Rush, I want to use those transition effects to put some sparkle on our screen. But when I talk about a credit that we're going to do in Canva, it'll be something that looks kind of like this. Hoops on Toast, simple text, but it's what we're cooking. Go to that first shot of the countertop to head to text. Click on T for text. You will get lots of cool choices over here on your right hand side. Look for something that has like two different colors. Maybe something that glows. Glowing could be cool. We don't want something super dark like this. It would blend into the background. So we want colorful and bright. I'm liking this glow up. It's got that bubblegum kind of look. Drag it. Drop it on top of that first shot and it will be added there. I just want to change the text to the word hoops on toast because that's what we're making. Hoops on. Then if I click off, it puts it in that shape. And then for the up, click on the up and change it to toast. Not toasty, it's like French or something. There we go. No, get rid of that extra space. Now if I click off, I go back to the first shot, and I should see this. But dude, that's way boring. Let's animate the text. I'm going to click on it. I want to start with hoops on, then I want to click on animate. Once you do that, there are going to be a lot of choices. Just hover over and watch how the text appears. That ascent, that's kind of cute. Shift is cute. Burst, that's too precious. Block, no. This is like, just look for what works for you. Merge, that's cool. So it's going to come in and go out that same way. But we want the word toast to come in a different way. Why? Because I have issues. So let's click on ascend. All right, that's kind of cool looking. Hit the arrow, back it up, watch it. That's cool. Now is it going to leave the same way? Yes, it is. So those of us in Canva, find a graphic that's cool that pops out. I like this one because it's got that iridescent kind of thing going on. So we want something bright that stands out. Let's move on to those of us editing in Adobe Premiere Rush. What I have done is I've loaded in those transition effects. You don't remember how to load something in, you click your plus sign. I would go to your media, see where it takes you. I put my transition effects on my desktop, right? My transition effects are on my desktop, so I'm going to click it. I'm going to click on my add button. And when I do, it adds those transition effects to the very end of my project. They're nothing but flashes, right? So what I want to do is, with each flash, I want each flash picture to start on black and end on black. So I'll hit split. Let's play it again. Let's get another flash. Let's pause it. Let's hit on split. I'm just going to go through the entire thing. Start on black, end on black. There we go. And hit split. Why are we doing this? I want to take each of these little dudes and put them on top of a video clip where they would fit. And I'm totally eyeballing this. I wonder if this piece would fit on the last shot where he's eating. Let's work the slider. Let's check it out. And all I did was slide it and put it on top of another clip. Then I'm going to trim it back. See how I made sure it matches with the end? Then I'm going to grab the beginning and make sure it matches with the beginning. See that little gray thing that tells me that everything is fine? If I click right before it and I hit play right now, all you're going to see is the flashy flash, which is fine. But if I click on the flashy flash, then I go to the crop tool, you're looking for something called opacity. Opacity is just how transparent a video clip is. So right now, the clip on top is 100%. It's full. It's totally solid. But if I slide it down, look what's happening. Oh, this isn't the last shot. This is the toast. This is where they put the toast on the countertop. But if I turn the opacity down, I'm going to make the effect a little bit more see-through, so you'll see the effect on top while you still see the toast being put down, and it looks like this. Shot comes in, isn't that pretty? Flashy flash, 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 flash. The only thing we might want to do, since we're putting this darker picture on top of a bright, click on the picture underneath, and the only thing I would want us to do is maybe turn up the brightness of the picture underneath so it's not quite so dark, because it's covered up by the darky dark with the flashy flash. And is that in filters? Yeah, go to filters, go to edit. Grab exposure. Crank it up just a little bit, because that'll turn up the brightness. I'm totally eyeballing this, 1.57. Does that number mean much? Not really. I just want the brightness in this shot to roughly match the brightness in the next shot, but have us still see the flashy flash. Sweet. So what I want you to do is find 3 shots in your video that you can add a flashy flash on the top just by dragging it and dropping it on top of the picture. Then with the effect, you click on it, you go to crop, turn the opacity down so we can see both at the same time. Then go to your shot underneath, go to filters, the 3 circles, and maybe turn up your exposure so we don't have a huge dip in brightness. Because what I don't want is to be a huge dip in brightness like you see right here. So if we take the brightness of the shot underneath and just crank it up just a little bit, I'm doing like less than 2. I'm just totally guessing. As long as the brightness looks relatively the same, and we get the flash, we're good. So put that flash on 3 clips in your video where the Canva people put the moving graphic on the beginning, and this will totally rock. That's all I got. Thanks. Bye-bye.